Everybody, everything has a history. In times of great strife, of joy, sorrow, anger, or grief, these moments come back to us.
Right.
This is one such time. Magnum Sinclair. Still in the present. The events of the last 24 hours have left you in a state of confusion and wonder. Keep in mind that this morning, the blight was simply, to you, no more than static black dots on the forest floor. And now it's the work of a god, pure random chance. It doesn't make any sense. And Magnum, you are not a man to which things make no sense. As you traverse the forest of stars, just prior to your encounter with the strange girl, you sit alone in the driver's seat of your purloined cart. Vasily, Almeric, and Wulfren rest in the back as you hold the reins. Left to your own devices, sipping whiskey and ruminating on what's happened, today's been a challenge. Today has been stressful. With the Blight's advancement, you may well be staring down the greatest challenge you've ever had to face. In this small moment of peace, illuminated by the soft fungal lighting and non-stop ache of stretching wood and leaf, a memory comes to mind. As we turn back the clock to the year 867, 4 years prior, on Joffa 6th. A day like any other, you awake in your home in Eldrenhold, with your wife next to you, your children in their respective rooms. The tweeting of birds awakes you as you wake up just before your wife.
Okay. Obviously I'm gonna get out of bed and start putting on like the suspenders of my suit, and I'm just putting on my dress shirt and putting on my collar, and I just open the shades and I'm like looking down on the commercial district of Eldrenhold.
Yeah, you see a lot of different faces, peoples of all race, orcs, the occasional goblin, elves, half-elves. Elves are pretty rare to see anywhere other than Friendeel, or you don't know about Perlon yet. So as far as you know, Friendeel is the only place where elves are commonly found. So you seeing a full-blooded elf in the crowd sort of piques your interest.
Okay, I'm kind of just gonna like squint in on them, and then I'm gonna like reach for like my hat and stuff to kind of keep the shade out, and I'm just kind of going like this down and seeing if I notice anything about him.
Just normal, kind of strolling through the town. You see he's accompanied by a younger human man as they're kind of walking and talking.
Okay, I'm like kind of rushing down the stairs, like putting on my boots, like you see in the movies where they're like kind of doing that. And
you pick one grape off of a gigantic platter of breakfast.
That's just magically there in the.
I'm still asleep. You don't know how I got there.
Yeah, so I kind of like put on my jacket and I just kind of walk out with the suit all perfect, and I just kind of cuts to the other side of the door, and I'm like fresh up, some of the cane, some of the cigar, and I start kind of following them.
Alright, you still have some time this morning, as you remember when you got back home last night from your days from your time in the museum. There was a letter waiting for you from an old friend. Friend's relative is a relative term, from one Vicaro. Just saying simply that he has a job for you.
All right.
So he requested you meet him at noon. Now it's about what time would Magnum wake up during this time in his life?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
So
he's old, so he wakes up pretty early.
You still have about 4 hours to mess around before you have to go ahead and meet with Vicaro. So you're trying to catch up with this elven fellow?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to catch up to the elven fellow, but I'm also kind of like looking in the shops and market of maps right there. So I'm kind of just looking in and see if he's gotten anything new on the shelves, And I look over at Giorno's, and I'm like looking at the new suit selection, even though I wear the same one every day. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of just like,
Giorno kind of calls out, "Hey, Magnum, you're finally going to come back in?
How do you do? Nice to see you, Giorno."
I do fine. I would be doing a lot better if you'd buy a new suit.
Listen, I come in at least once a month, okay? Fixing something, whether it's the time. I'm an adventurer. I'm an expeditioner. I'm going to be back in, right? I promise you'll get my patronage soon enough. When am I gonna see you at the museum? You don't ever come around.
I can't get out of work. I mean, I got all these people. You look in and the shop is empty. There's a cobweb on the machine. I mean, he closes the door. Like, I'll figure out a time. We can talk.
Right.
We can talk.
All right, Giorno. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right. And I kind of start hurrying back towards the elf.
You see at this point, the elven fellow and his human companion are at the gate of Eldrenhold, and they're just kind of stopped out front of the gate and speaking.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, "How do you do today?"
Hello. I don't believe we're familiar with one another.
No, not at all. But I'll tell you what, I'm having a certain professional interest about you, my friend.
A professional interest?
Yes, sir. I run a museum here in Eldrenhold, and it pertains to mostly historical and magical arcana possessions, right? I was just wondering if I could have a few minutes of your time today. I'm sorry, sir, by the way. I don't mean to intrude on your conversation.
He just starts laughing. He hits the elven guy. He's like, you're a bit of a celebrity there. Stop. I'll be delighted to interview with you.
Excellent. Are you actually leaving our great city right now?
I had planned to, but I don't particularly have any time constraints.
Oh, come. Let's go. I know some good places to eat in the districts here.
Sounds wonderful. Your treat.
My treat. And I look in my coin pouch, and it's like admittance. The gold from admins this week. Yeah, my treat.
All right. Where do you take him? Where do you take this elven fellow?
I know a really nice, kind of like by fantasy standards, like a cafe. Like kind of very quiet, quaint. They got something in the cauldron. You got some goblin behind the counter being like, "What can I get for you?"
The goblin run. The goblin run caffeine shop.
Yeah.
Hey, how they say don't get high on your own supply.
Hey, Dreg, nice to see you again.
I should probably learn from those guys.
Yeah, I think...
as you see, his pupils are, immensely dilated. He's drank way too much coffee.
Yeah.
Way too much coffee.
Listen, Dreg.
This is not very appetizing. This is pretty normal.
Dreg, I am a full-sized human being. I can only drink about half of one of those. I think you ought to start slowing down.
As he, just falls. You see, as Dreg falls unconscious, or maybe, the most amount of conscious anyone has been in recent memory, his twin brother Greg comes out. Hey buddy.
Hey, Greg. I'm worried about Dreg.
He's fine. This is just.
Listen,
he's fine.
We're gonna
what
get.
Can I get for
you? I'm bringing a academic partner on a tour of the city. Can I just get two small cups? Nothing like what he had, but just 2 small cups, please.
Coming right up. As he starts, flipping, mixing cups and stuff. He's making black coffee. You don't know why he's doing all this. He's literally flipping it behind his back.
I turn to the elven guy. Yeah, I don't know why he does that.
This is certainly a wondrous place. Nothing like back home.
So that's what I've been meaning to ask you, friend. We don't get a lot of elven folk around here, and I've taken a professional curiosity, as I say. I would love to have a conversation. I love to meet new people. Growing up as a kid on the trails, I did learn to talk to a lot of different folks. So I was just wondering if I could pick your brain about a few things. How about let's start with your name? I've been so rude with my hospitality.
Unero.
Unero. How do you spell that?
Y. U.
Y-U. Okay.
Y-U-N-E-R-O.
So I was almost right there. Excellent. So, where are you from? Are you from Exolia or?
No, I'm from Frendil. I'm here on.
Frendil. Okay. Very nice. And what brings you here?
I have some business to conduct with my pen pal, safe to say.
Pen pal.
Safe to say.
Who is your pen pal?
Well, he was that fine human man.
That was your pen pal. Okay. Do you know any other folk from the city?
I met some. His name escapes me. No, I'm afraid I haven't been here for very long.
Ah, okay. You know what do you do for for your occupation?
I am actually a lawkeeper.
A lawkeeper.
The Frandy Library.
The Frandy that's excellent. I would love to get some records from you. I'll tell you what. You give me your mailbox, and I'll send you. Because I personally, in the back of my museum, I've got archives.
Oh, really?
Would you like to go see them?
I was actually here to I was trying to recover some texts that we didn't have in our archive. So if you have some texts that
what kind of text were you looking for?
Well, I was looking for some history of the gods, some things that are mundane, just godly history, the Age of Chaos, things like that.
That's excellent, because my favorite book growing up was on the gods and goddesses of this here continent.
It was.
Yes,
oh
and can I roll history to remember the name of the author? Because
go ahead.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. 16 plus 5. Does that pass?
On a 16 plus 5. On a 21, you definitely remember David R. Tillenberry's name.
I forgot that's what I wrote.
The writer of the gods and goddesses of Exolia.
Yeah. And then I kind of yell over to Greg. Hey, Greg!
Oh, yeah.
Is it almost done? Come on. We ordered 2 black coffins.
No,
what is all that for?
I'm working on it. They're empty. The cups are empty and he's flipping.
Greg, how many times do I give you my patronage almost every other day?
You see as he fully stops, puts the stuff down, holds out 2 empty coffee cups, flips them, grabs them, hands them to you, full of black coffee.
Greg, I asked for to go.
He takes it back, flips them in the air, and they land in to-go cups, and he hands them to you.
Perfect. Thanks, Greg. And I drop a gold coin in the tip jar for him.
Much appreciated. You hear Drake say, "Oh!" on the ground.
Yes!
Yeah, dude! Let's go!
Anyway, would you like to accompany me to my shop?
Yes, of course.
I just need to warn you, I have an employee, and it's kind of a foster situation, so I hope you don't mind.
I'm no stranger to that. We're very community people.
No, but
I understand.
He's a special kind of strange.
What age would Trouse be at this time?
When did I say in the document? I think I said
he was 10 years old
when I got him, but I forgot the year.
When you got him.
So I think he's like 13 or 14 right now?
He would,
because he's like...
Yes, he's 12.
He's 12. Because I was saying I wrote him with the fact that he was like 15, 16 now.
Yeah.
So he was like that annoying age,
Trouse is 12 years old at this point.
So I guess we'll start walking to the shop, which is conveniently right near my house, so...
Alright. Yeah, so on the way you just talk about certain, historical texts. He... As a lore keeper, he is no stranger to magical trinkets and oddities. So of course, this is something
I'm so excited.
Interested to pick his brain about.
So, I guess I lead him to the front of the shop, and I'm like, "Sir, for you, no admission today, okay? I just want you to take a look at some of the interesting stuff, like this." And I poof the cigar and the cane right out of my hands, like this. I have them so I can just smoke whenever I want, or use a cane when my leg gets tired. It's the only 2, and of course, my first ever trinket, and I pull out my rusty gold pocket watch.
He takes a look at this. This looks rather, apologies, but this looks rather unmagical.
It was at one point. Me and my father, this was my first expedition, I'd followed him into a cave, right? And while we were in the cave, we found it, and it was perfect. It could tell you the weather. It could tell you what time it was with the alignment of the stars. But the most interesting part about it was it could detect magical density. So I actually used it for quite a long time to actually find these trinkets and oddities I have in here. But on one expedition, I had to dive underwater. Didn't think about it on the way down, and now it's rusted shut.
Right. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear about that.
No, it's quite all right. Just first and really only thing I have left from my father. So it's sentimental value at this point, and a little coat piece.
Well, that's lovely. let's go inside.
Absolutely.
So, over the next 3.5 hours, you show this elven gentleman around. He is rather impressed with your collection of books and texts on the gods, specifically the Frendil Library, as you would know if the Library of Frendil was burned to the ground a long, long time ago. And when the Frendil Library was burned, much of the historic texts that existed at the time were destroyed, particularly about gods and the history of the gods, what their worship would have looked like in the past, the way that they interacted with the world back in the Age of Chaos, pre-mortal age. A lot of that was destroyed, almost as if it was a targeted thing. This is a long, long time ago. So at this point, a lot of that history is still gone. So any shred of information, these lore keepers will seek out to great length.
Okay.
It is one of the
And do I have a lot in my collection on Frondil?
Not specifically about Frondil, but a lot of like generic god history books and things like that. And so I would imagine your book on the history of gods in Exolia is a lot about local practices and local worship. And so this is kind of what he takes an interest in. This kind of information and lore about gods and things, this is almost exclusively like the only reason you would ever see an elf traveling.
Okay, so I kind of show him at first around and I'm like kind of keeping an eye out for trails, like just kind of like, is he around this corner? Because it's awfully quiet in here, and I'm kind of just like giving him a guided tour of the museum, just showing him like all the different, and giving him the stories of how I went and got all these things, and then I'm like, okay, let's go to the library, because that's like that's not public access, that's my like archive. Right. So that's when I say like, okay, friend, let's go take a look at these books.
So I would imagine you probably have quite the extensive collection of books on Exolia's worship of the gods.
Yeah.
He almost salivates at the mouth at this. He is eating it all up. I certainly don't want to take up all your time, but I would be interested in receiving copies of these. And he hands you his business card. It just says the Library of Frandil on it. Unero, Lorekeeper, Library of Frandil.
Okay.
So Northern Sodara. Like, that's the card.
Yeah.
I would much appreciate if you were to send us copies of anything you would be willing to share.
My assistant's having some trouble with copying things via Send Stone right now, but I'll tell you what, as soon as he finishes up learning how to copy...
Well, I'm sure he will learn how to copy papers through Sending Stone.
I hope so too.
Yeah, so at this point, I would imagine we can jump forward as he is looking through all these books, trying to read up as much as he can. You check your watch and realize it is 10 to
12?
10 to noon.
Okay. Listen, friend, it's been fantastic talking to you today. I'm very glad we got to meet, but unfortunately I have a client to meet at 12, and I'm afraid we got to cut this short. But I do promise you, with this, I will absolutely send you copies of every single book you want.
Understandable. Magnum Sinclair.
Thank you so much.
Interesting to meet you.
Interesting to meet you as well.
He fucked off. He leaves.
So now I'm like sprinting across town, like just trying to get to Vicaros on time.
Could I have a Constitution check for you, please?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh.
That's a 6.
A 6?
That's a 6.
You arrive 5 minutes late.
That's okay.
Fully out of breath. Like your lungs are empty. Your legs are killing you. As you arrive, you see standing out front of the door is Dimitri. Well, you're late.
How do you do, Dimitri? It's good to see you as always.
Good to see you too, Magnum.
Happy and healthy?
As I can be.
Still throwing people out on the butts?
On the regular.
Absolutely happy to hear that, Dimitri. Alrighty, let me inside. Let me see you, Vicaros. How's he doing, by the way? Good?
He's doing well.
Still taking the potions?
Still taking the potions.
Good. Alright.
Regularly, on the regular.
I hope so. We want that old bastard to live until he's 120.
I have to remind him every now and then, but he's alright.
That's Vicaros for you.
Yeah, that stubborn bastard. All right, get on.
All
in
right,
there. He's
thanks,
gonna kick your
Dimitri.
ass.
Yep, I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you step into the spotted tanker, you see as Vaccaro is standing there out front of the door, just like tapping his foot. You're late.
Hi, Vaccaro. How you doing?
Well, you sure took your time.
How we doing, Vaccaro? I'm sorry, I got tied up with some business.
Those potions you gave me taste like shit.
You were what?
The potions, they taste like shit.
You gotta take them, Vaccaro, okay?
I can't keep taking them, or I'm gonna... I don't know what the potions will do. Oh, good.
It's keeping you alive. You already old when I met you, you bastard.
All
right. You sent me a letter yesterday.
Yes.
You got something for
I
me?
have a job for you. Yeah.
All right. What's the job?
All right. There's we discovered a dungeon. It's like this underground tomb. I think something like that. We don't know what's in it. We don't know what kind of tomb it is. They said it was a tomb. They didn't tell us anything else. But we got your backup. And
Listen, Vaqueros, you know I can't keep doing these missions with no recon.
look.
I don't got any powers. I don't got any martial spirit.
I got this for you. All right, hold on. You need recon. You got this. And he claps his hand. You see as a man in shiny silver with gold accented armor, a beautifully ornate helmet with feathers, wings off the side of the head, under his arm, a mightily big greatsword on his back. As he steps out, I am Orion. Nice to meet you.
Like the star?
Yes, yeah, like the star.
Oh, there you go. How do you do, Magnum Sinclair?
Glad to meet you, Magnum.
All right, you working bodyguard for this mission here?
I sure am. Just try not to get us killed. All right. I've dealt with these Pathraxi before. They are
Pathraxi, yeah.
not to be messed with.
I know.
Got a lighter?
Huh?
You have some kind of way to get fire going?
I smoke a cigar. I have to. I mean, it stays lit, but like we could always use it.
Interesting. All right. So
watch.
All right. So he lays the map. He shows it's just about an hour's walk outside of the gates of Eldrenhold.
Oh, so it's right on the same. Okay.
So it would be pretty. You'd be able to get there by about 1:30, depending on how soon you get going.
Hold on. I'm gonna take my sending stone out of my pocket and call up Troust.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Magnum, yeah, what's going on?
Hi, Troust. How you doing today?
I can't figure out the copy mechanic. I don't know how to do it.
Troust, it's like the one thing you gotta know how to do, son.
I can't figure it out. I don't know how.
Well, you keep slapping the paper against the sending stone like it does
How
something.
else is it supposed to scan it if I'm not flapping it against it?
Troust, listen, I got something really easy for you today, alright? Please.
Oh, thank God.
It's not that hard! Alright, Troust, listen, I need you to go by, and I swear to God, you can't tell me you get lost. The museum is like a block away from my house.
It's like a maze mirror. I can't get out sometimes. The office is like 100 feet from the door. I can't figure out how to get there. It's too far. It's so many feet. I can't get it.
So many feet. Oh god damn it, dude. I wish her fucking third cousin would come back already. Alright, Troust, listen. All you need to know is that you just need to go to my house.
Yeah.
Let Charlene, Charles, and Gabriel all know I'm just gonna be gone till dinner tonight. That's it. Can you handle that?
I got you. Handle.
Do you
Troust is
Troust,
on the case, buddy.
did you just talk in third person, Troust?
Troust did not do that.
Alright, do you remember what my house
Troust
is?
sense is telling me that you are not happy.
Troust, listen. I need you to just do this for me, alright?
I got that.
He hangs up.
With that, I hang up. Oh my god. I turn to Orion. I'm so sorry.
Well, He seems like a character. Let's get going.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be taking a wagon. Do you have a wagon?
I sure do. It's parked outside the gate.
Very nice.
We can get started right away.
All right, no problem.
All right. With that, you are off. Magnum, I believe we established that you, at this point in your life, have not met a paladin before. This is the first.
No, this is the first time.
Man that you have met with paladin powers. So,
Yeah.
as you're on the way to this Vivacity tomb, what maybe what's going on?
I want to pick his brain about his life story. I want to see, what kind of order he joined and what god he believes in. I mean, obviously, like, mysticism is the thing he's the most interested in. Or, religion, paganism, and all that. So I'm just going to start asking him about where he's from, what made him join, take an oath, all that.
What's going on? Yeah, I'm actually from Eldrenhold, born and raised.
So you're a local.
Sure am.
Very nice.
Part of the Paladins Guild here. It's every now and then they just kind of contract me on a job, and I go with them. I'm a field worker. I'm not. I don't kind of stay with the guild hall and all that. I like to get out. That's why we're doing this.
All right. Well, I hope we have a good time today. Say, tell me, what kind of, I study a lot of religion, and what kind of god do you worship?
Yeah, I'm personally, I'm a paladin of Dej.
Dej.
They're pretty open about what actual god you serve over at the guild hall. But me personally, I'm with Dej. I think, order is a respectable ideal, and I strive to uphold it.
Excellent. How long have you been a paladin for?
I've been a paladin since, when did I take my oath? It seems like so long ago. Must have been 17, 18 years old.
Very nice. And how old are you now?
35. Coming up on 20 years.
Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. I've been here for, almost 30 now. Myself, in Eldrenhold.
That's great. Have you ever visited the paladin?
No, I haven't. I bury my nose so deep in my work and my family life that I don't really have much time for it.
All right. Well,
I would love to stop by. I've never met a paladin in person before.
Well, consider this an open application.
That's wonderful to hear.
Open invitation.
Surely no paladin is ever going to be evil, or...
No, nothing like that. All right. So, at this point in his life, what does Magnum know about the Vivacity?
He's had a few encounters with the ruins of Vivacity monuments and temples, and he's taken a lot of lengthy notes on them, but I'd say his understanding of, like, a point of origin of the society or any, like, physiological aspect to the Vivacity, he mostly studies them through their art and, their architecture, much less about, like, their lifestyle, their cultural kind of...
All right. So I would say probably most prudent for you to know is about the Vivacity War, from the years 423 to 478. Effectively, all of the mortals of Rune had to gather together to fight against the Vivacity. They had this unnatural affinity for divine power, for aid from the gods. For one reason or another, they were incredibly favored by the Pantheon. They took over almost the entirety of Sodarin except for the Elvish territory in Frandil, which is kind of like a no-go zone. They are very fierce protectors of their territory. So it got to a point where when they had taken over almost the entirety of Sodarin, it became pretty evident that all of society, all the mortals in Rune, would be at risk if they were allowed to keep going. So for a short time, all of the mortals were gathered under one banner and struck down the Vivacity. Now, this wasn't common knowledge yet, but a Vivacity is not capable of dying unless their body is burned. So, effectively, all of those Vivacity were ticking time bombs, and to this day, it is unknown how many tombs exist and how many Pathraxi are still out there that haven't been burned yet. So it is a common belief that at any day they could come back. It is the Pathraxi return is the most common doomsday myth.
Oh.
In Ruined.
Okay. Wow.
So when you're in a Pathraxi tomb, it is prudent to be quiet and careful. There are a lot of traps set, but also if you are too loud, you are able to wake them up as if they were in a slumber. Generally, there will be only one Pathraxi per elaborate tomb, which is where you're going. You're not going to a communal tomb. This is a elaborate one, which is there is only the one Pathraxi here, but it is still important to be careful and quiet, lest you wake up the dead creature.
So I guess I'll relay a lot of that. I mean, would Orion know a lot of this, or?
Yeah, well, you know, I like to study up on my enemies, so if you asked me last week, I would have said no, but now I do. Now I learned a lot.
Do you know everything there is to know, though?
I suppose I know enough that I need to know to fight them.
Okay. Give me the reins, boy.
And he quickly
I hand him my journal, like, because I always bring the journal pertinent to my mission. So it's like I'll have a journal of everything Pathraxi and a journal of everything pirates, or like. So I hand him the journal, and now I've got the reins.
This is you wrote all this. This is
most of it, yeah.
Pristine handwriting. Wow.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. So beyond the Pathraxi War, how to kill them, things like that, he's kind of, unfortunately, he skims through most of it. He's like, we don't really have that much. I'm going to get to the most important parts. Do you like put
I'm trying to control horse. Yeah, right. Here, and I'm flipping the pages and being like, here, and I'm flipping them here.
All right, and so he reads up for the rest of the trip.
Very nice.
You get, so you're going south at this point. You arrive at effectively it looks like a quarantine zone. There are a couple of other soldiers in armor, pretty standard Exolian soldiers. Nothing fancy, no real like bigwigs here. The captain of this troop comes up to you. You're the one that's gonna come explore this guy.
Yeah, I am.
All right, you turn around. You see that there is some like wooden contraption built around effectively a direct hole in the ground. Yeah, we uncovered this baby last night, and we've been sitting pretty until someone was here to clear it for us. So
okay.
I assume that's you two.
Yeah, and do we know anything about any leftover population down there? Any?
As far as we can tell, it's just the one.
One?
Just the one.
There's one left.
In there?
And I kind of like look a little nervous. I'm like, all right,
I mean, we're not gonna go down there.
Why not?
He looks at you. He's like, I'm a guy, right?
I'm a guy too.
We got like wizards. We got paladins. We got people who make deals with dark gods and not dark gods who have like crazy magic powers. I'm a human person in armor with a sword.
Listen,
and not like the super powered kind that we kind of get sometimes. Like I'm a person. I could die really easily. I could die
too. I don't even have armor on. I'm in a suit. For Pete's sake.
You're not a wizard? I
no.
assumed you were.
What makes you think that I'm a scholar?
I mean, most wizards are scholars, to be fair. But all right, fine. Look,
do you see a quarterstaff or a tome anywhere?
I mean, wizards got all kinds of casting things these days. All customization, personalization.
Listen, I thought I made that perfectly clear in my contract that I would not knowingly expose myself to any danger.
You're going into a tomb of a Pathraxi.
But I didn't think there were any alive. All right, forget it. And I kind of shoulder him off, and I'm like, sorry about that, Orion.
Yeah, Ryan. That's all right. Look, stay behind me. You'll be good. So, you descend. There is a stark metal ladder. For how long this has been underground, how the amount of rust that is on it is non-existent. It is a pristine ladder. You would understand. This is the first time I imagine that you have been in a proper Pithraxi tomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite what you would have expected. It is all metal, pristine, clean, shiny, almost polished metal. As you descend, I assume you'll be letting Orion go first.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right. So, Orion steps forward, and I'm going to need a dexterity check. Averaged between you and Orion to see in this first room how many traps you set off.
You only wanted one roll. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant...
No, combined. So I rolled for...
Yeah, I rolled a 10 on my
10?
first.
Right.
Oh, wait, plus... so an 11.
Right. So you are walking behind him. You are so absorbed in just looking out at all of this, and you're like absorbing all this information. I imagine you're probably
Writing it down,
everything down that you see, drawing, that you don't notice a tiny pressure plate go beneath your foot until you step off of it. And you hear the of rock and metal going.
I should
back
know
into
better
place.
than this.
Orion looks to you. Get down! And we're gonna start him. As you.
Oh, that's a 17.
You see as Orion turns around, tackles you onto the ground. Get down! And you get down, and he is stuck in the back with an arrow.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
He just... it's gonna be sore.
Sore!
As you see...
That's so cool!
This green glowing light burst out from his hand as he... Alright.
What was that green glowing light? Was that...
It's just an ability some of us paladins have. We can heal the body and the spirit pretty.
Oh, okay.
easily.
Okay, very nice. I gotta pick your brain on that on the ride home.
All right, I should still have some more of that. Let's keep on going. Be careful this time. All right.
My apologies. I got so in the book. I had the book.
You step forward, and I'm going to need one final dexterity check to get. At this point, the tomb is effectively one open room with a stairway directly to the actual tomb itself.
18.
18? Ooh, so you say it's pretty easy enough to make your way back up.
Okay. Okay.
So you begin looking over this sarcophagus, and Orion does as well. He's I don't know what are we supposed to do here.
Now this is the scary part. And I put my hand on him, and I kind of just start to grab it, like not fully push it yet, but I'm just trying to feel if I shimmy it a little bit, if I'm feeling any like pressure pad or wire or anything to kind of trick it.
So you're gliding your hand across the top of this sarcophagus, and again, it is strangely pristine for something that has been underground for this long. You feel across until your finger encounters a divot that is not indicated in the design.
Would that be like, would Magnum infer that that's indicative of like a key or something? Like it needs a key?
I suppose that'll be an investigation check.
13.
13. You've heard of there being things like this. It's the other half of a device that was put into these Pithraxi sarcophagi to make sure that if the Pithraxi inside should wake up, he can have a way to spring open the door. And similarly, if another Pithraxi were to want to wake it up, it would do the same.
So
This is
the
effectively a button.
lack of something in the hole means that they don't have a way to wake back up right now.
The lack of there being a hole means that you do not possess the item that would be required to spring open this and like instantly wake up this Prithraxi.
So we don't want... Okay, got you. So there is a Prithraxi in there. Can we confirm that? Is there some way to look inside or like get an idea? Like, is it just all steel? The sarcophagus is just like all metal?
It is all metal. Intricate gilded metal.
Yeah.
But yes.
But there's no way to see
solid-
inside. Okay,
solid
got you.
metal.
Okay.
Are you turning to look over at Orion at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
You see a worried expression on his face as he just looks over.
What's wrong?
You can't sense magic, can you?
No.
There's something very, very wrong happening up north.
Up north?
More north than there is any landmass.
What are you talking about? If there's no land up there, what is it? Some sea creatures fighting?
No, you know the big walls, the big metal walls, right?
Yeah, I thought that's supposed to stop us from endangered species or something.
That's where it's coming from. And he continues looking off in dead north.
Listen, I need you right here, right now. Okay, we'll figure that out when we go up outside.
No, we need to get out of here now. As
Now?
he grabs you by the shoulder.
Whoa!
You are not familiar with magic.
Yeah.
At this point in your life,
No.
you are unmagical.
I'm familiar with the concept of magic and the items it encompasses, but not itself what it takes to wield it.
You can both feel and see this wave of magic blast through your chest, straight from the direction he was pointing, and continue on through the planet as the most intense... You've encountered magic before, you haven't practiced it, but this is the most intense protrusion emission of magical energy that you have ever experienced. And at once you are flung off of your feet into the wall of this tomb, and you are going to take 3 damage. You are effectively 1 damage away from being knocked instantly unconscious, as Orion is also sent flying off of his feet right next to you, slamming into the wall as he hits the ground. Magnum, he walks over to you. He grabs onto you. His hands glow again, and you instantly feel back from as he.
What was that?
I don't know. Some intense magical shit has gone down up north. I don't. As you both turn around, you hear a rumbling from the sarcophagus.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh. You turn around and you see the top of the sarcophagus fling open, slam against the top of the tomb, and fall down to the side. As you see a
And I do that at him.
green, bony, muscly hand grab on to the side of it, shaking as you see this skin-tight, almost dried, tight skin. It looks almost as if a humanoid, more humanoid than you would have expected, as it instantly...
And I'm just... Oh, shit, it already sus.
It starts looking around. At this point, you are covered by shadows. It doesn't see you specifically, but as it's surveying the area.
my god. And how good... Does it have dark vision? Are we in the dark? I assume because we're in like a cave, right?
So you would have been blasted against the wall at this point.
Did the blast knock out the torch I had?
It would have, yes.
Okay. So it's completely dark in here.
It is completely dark.
Okay. I'm going off of purely sound then, correct?
Yes.
Since he's right in front of, like, since Orion's right in front of me, can he see me do this?
Yes, he would be able to.
Okay, good. So I'm just kind of doing this. Like, I'm like...
And he was kind of covering his body to cover the light of lay on hands, but he's like,
And I'm kind of just
his hand is shaking.
trying to listen, like,
Again, it just keeps making this.
and it's not moving, or at least from what I can hear, I can't
like
see it.
Surveying like a lighthouse. As it surveys the area.
I'm gonna just kind of start to point towards the door, like where we came in, just be.
We should get out of here. He goes to take a step. His armor clanks. And,
I didn't think about his armor.
he is now going to have to make stealth at disadvantage.
Pots and pans falling
Oh
down.
my goodness! You know what? He actually, he is aware that his armor is loud. He kind of holds on to his chest plate. he's making his way alongside you. So I will also need stealth from you.
Oh god. Fuck. No way.
As you just
That's an 8.
an 8. As it's it makes full eye contact with you.
How far away is it right now?
At this point, it would be about 100 feet.
Oh, it's 100 feet away.
100 feet.
Okay, but it can't see me, right?
At this point, you're going to be using the stat block of a commoner.
Yes, I know that. That's the scariest part. Is
So
I know
we're
that.
gonna pause time here. It like begins to climb out, and you hear the desperate creaking of bones and snapping back in place of muscle as this thing was dead 15 seconds ago, as it's beginning to climb out of its tomb.
Okay.
So we're gonna pause time here. What's going on? What is Magnum's initial reaction?
I am fascinated but terrified at the same time, and I'm like, I'm seeing a Pathraxi live. I've never seen one before. I've never had notes on it, like what they looked like. I didn't know what they looked like. I knew about their culture and what they believed in, but I never had one described in all of my notes. So I'm like terrified, but I'm also like, holy shit, I'm seeing a really rare...
You're like taking this time to analyze it before it killed you.
Not necessarily analyze it, but just I'm in such disbelief. Like, imagine seeing like a saber-toothed tiger thinking they've been like wiped out, and just being like, whoa, like it's looking at me, but whoa, and I'm terrified. So I'm kind of like, my mind's racing on what to do.
As you are thinking, you're like, oh no, what do I do? You blink and it's in your face, like fully, like claws out, ready to strike. And you see as Orion parries, he takes out the greatsword and parries the claw as it's now like floating in the air, like they're clashing here. He's like, Magnum, get out of here while you can! As you see the greatsword from his hand flowing through into the blade from the handle, all the way is this golden light that it sends off this sound. It is nowhere near the intense amount of power as you felt blast you just earlier, but it is this intense divine power that just explodes off as he sends it flying right into the wall behind the sarcophagus. And Orion, shaky breath, stands ready to fight this Pathraxi. We're going to roll initiative. What am
I going to do?
I don't think commoners get anything. At this point, you are about 20 feet away from the start of the ladder.
Oh no.
Oh my.
No.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my.
Oh no. Just like when I used these the last time, bro. I got a 4.
Yeah. So, first up in initiative is Orion.
Sweet.
As you see, he instantly runs. He's able to get about halfway to where Thraxi is here. So let's set the stage. We got Magnum Sinclair, this dot ladder, Orion's here. Thraxi being here. So as Orion is going to run up to the Thraxi and take another Divine Smite as he goes to attack it. Oh my. Yeah. He misses. So he misses his first attack as you see the Pithraxi slammed into the back wall. He just grabs the sword. His fingers, his fingernails like talons, just like keeping his hand from being cut as it throws it to the side. And what did you get on initiative?
A 4.
A 4. So next up will be this Pithraxi as it takes its claw and goes to try and jam it into Orion. I rolled a d12 for some reason. It misses as its claws just bounce off of the armor. And next up is you. Next up is Magnum. So yeah, the ladder's about here. Whatever will Magnum attempt?
See, what you would think I would say would be to run to the ladder, and that's what I'm going to do at first. I'm going to run to the ladder, but then I'm going to look back at the...
You're going to use 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'm going to use 10 feet of movement to get to the ladder, but then I'm going to look back and see them fighting, and think back to the time of my first expedition with my dad, and be like, no, I can't, like, I gotta go help him. So then I'm going to get off the ladder and start running back towards them.
Okay, so that's 10 feet of movement.
And then 20. 20 back.
Commoners get 20? No.
Oh, wait, no.
30.
They got 30, yeah.
So that's as far as you're able to get. Next up in initiative is Orion. As having this Pithraxi's claws bounce off, he once again raises his sword, but at this point, the divine energy is this red-tinged flame energy that enters his sword as he casts Burning Smite, and he goes to attempt to cleave this thing in twain. Oh my goodness, he hits it as he just is able to get a big slash across the thing's chest.
Because they're also weak to fire, right? Or is that the only way to kill them? The
only way to kill them is to burn them at or after their death.
Okay.
So any Pithraxi that has what in D&D you would consider the condition dead, if it is burned and the fire fully engulfs it. So if a Pithraxi were to be, you were to start to burn it, and then it had like a fingernail left, and the flame goes out, it would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not okay, but it would survive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he does 100 billion damage to the Pithraxi as he like cuts a giant hole in its chest, and you see as the flame begins to spread across its body. Next up is said Pithraxi, which this Pithraxi actually will turn around, jumping in, taking another attack of opportunity from Orion, which will not be a smite. Orion is going to miss as it is able to jump off of him, make this clean getaway, land into the tomb, and you hear a splash of water as it does. It kind of like pokes its head back out, and the fire is extinguished. Next up is Magnum.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash so I can get 60 feet.
That would be your full action because you're not a rogue.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it'll be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35, 40, and I'm right behind him.
So you're staying behind him.
Yes, and I'm just gonna be like, what do you need? What can I do for you right now?
He turns around. Why are you still here? Get out of here!
I need the help!
How?
I don't know! I know them!
As he says this, he's like, fine. And he takes his greatsword and just goes to stab it into the thing. No smite on this one.
Into the water, or?
He gets a natural 1.
Oh no! No!
He takes his greatsword, goes to stab it into the sarcophagus, and once again, this Pithraxi's talon-like fingers it uses to catch the sword. It keeps going as it like slides across and goes to like use the momentum to slash across against him. It misses its first attack, and it misses its second attack. No, it does not get 7 attacks.
I was gonna say 7 attacks!
As It misses. And next up is you.
Oh my god, I don't even know what to do because I'm a fucking commoner. There's nothing I can do. I just start fucking skimming through the pages trying to find anything to help him.
Okay, make me.
And I pull out my cigar for like five feet of dim light.
Make me a flat intelligence check to get the right notebook and get the whatever information you're looking for quickly. So what are you looking for particularly? Just like, how can a human fight a Pathraxi?
Like anything to help at an advantage in battle. Like,
right.
If I have all these details, I should have something on an effective method to take them out. That's going to be a 12.
12. On a 12, I mean, you're well aware of the fire thing.
But in active combat, not in taking it out.
Fire would be a weakness to it in combat, so it does take, in D&D terms, double damage from fire attacks. But outside of that, because these things are so in tune with divine power, any kind of negative power, like an evil god, an oathbreaker, most warlocks from a demonic, anything demonic or evil in nature, would also do a significant amount of damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really the only two weaknesses that Pathraxi has.
Okay.
I am going to consider that your action.
Okay.
Or no, you know what? No, I think that's probably more. That's better off as a bonus action and an object interaction.
I'm gonna start looking through my bag for anything fire related. Like I know at the time of the campaign I have an adventures bag, which means I get matches and stuff. But I don't know at this point if I have that.
Roll me a luck check.
I haven't had
It's a D20. 11 or higher, you have it. 10 or lower, you don't.
No way!
Did you get a 10?
No, I got a 9!
Oh, okay. You left your matches at home.
No!
And that's going to end your turn. As next up is Orion, who is going to... he is actually going to make a contested strength check with this Pathraxi to rip it out of the water so he can continue with his fire. So I'm going to roll on behalf of Orion and on the Pathraxi. Orion is able to overpower it as he grabs it by the arm and effectively throws it behind him.
But next to me?
The thing is, at the time his turn ends, it is flying in the air, and so I do believe that means that during its turn, all it's going to be able to do is as it's flying across. By the end of its turn, it will land. It is going to take a little bit of falling damage. As it... it's going to take 8 falling damage. As it lands... throws it, lands it. Next up is you.
I'm going to do some quick thinking here. As I proceed to think, I have rope. I can do something fuse-like, but I don't have any explosives. I turn to him and I go, "Do you have any explosives? Do you have a bomb or something?"
Of course I don't have a bomb.
We're explored, and you don't have a. I went British there for a second. We're exploring, and you don't have a bomb? Dude, I can't.
I have fire magic. Why would I need a bomb?
Because we could take this thing down with fire.
I have fire. I have plenty of fire.
Then use it! Stop throwing them!
Alright, is that your turn? What are you doing?
I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna get out of the way, dude. I'm gonna move 20 feet this way. Actually, I'm gonna get behind this sarcophagus. I'm gonna start looking through the fucking sarcophagus while he's...
yeah, make me an investigation check.
That's a 15.
On 15, you find an assortment of jewels and rubies that, not rubies, but of these precious gems that are unfamiliar to you.
I'm gonna grab them.
All right. Yeah. So I'll consider that sleight of hand to get them before the end of your turn. I think Connor gets +0.
Huh?
Hold on. Let me.
I get a +1 anyway. Like it does not matter.
Yeah. What did you?
That would have been a 14.
Yeah. You're able to before the end of your turn. Get. You get the precious gems and things. So
No magical trinkets though.
no magical trinkets that you're able to see at this point. So after you is Mr. Orion, who he says, Magnum, give me your cigar.
My cigar? I can't
Do it now.
All right.
He takes
And I
it,
throw it.
He catches the cigar, tosses it up like a baseball, and as you see the magical energy flowing through his sword, he goes to hit the cigar onto the Pathraxi. He's using a burning smite to fully, basically turn the cigar into a fireball. As he is going to attempt to do this, we see he barely is able to hit it as he sets the entire cigar on fire like a fireball, and it flings out toward the Pathraxi. As soon as it hits it, it gets caught on fire. As as Orion ends its turn, and it begins on all fours, sprinting, trying to get to the thing. It has. It's only able to get there by the end of its turn, and as it runs and its body's fully engulfed in flame, just as it's about to reach you, and the Pathraxi bursts into this flaming sphere and disappears. I'm really sorry about that.
Are you
cigar of
okay?
yours.
No, it's okay. Watch this. And it's back.
It's back, not on fire, fully like normal.
Fully, it's ignited on the end, but it's not.
It's mighty fine magic.
Thank you so much. Are you okay?
He looks back to the north. I think, I don't know, I think we have some trials ahead of us. I didn't even know there were people there. Much less magic this potent.
How do we know there's people there? There's never been people there.
There has to be.
There's never been a history book in this continent that has ever said there were people up there. In that region.
Then explain what just happened.
Anomalies like this, I don't know. It could be a natural, universal thing happening. Give me a light real quick. Summon a fireball or something, please.
He holds the tip of his sword to your to whatever you want lit, as it the divine energy flows from his hand to the tip of it.
And I just want to see if there's any trinkets around that were even worth coming out here for. If it was just the jewels and stuff.
Make me an investigation check.
It's a 10.
10. It would be really difficult to miss this. There is, you saw, as you were staring in awe of the Pathraxi just before it attacked, there was a glowing green gem in its chest that remains on the ground right where its body was before it.
Do I have any context on what this might be or do?
This amount of detail into a Pathraxi, you would not have anything related to it.
Alright, I'm going to take the what did they used to call them? But the cloth in the handkerchief, and I just go to pick it up.
It glows slightly as you go to get it, but once you pick it up and put it in your bag, it does not react.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then alright, if you're so concerned, let's get out of here.
All right. This does not bode well. As you leave the Pathraxi tomb unperturbed. And that is where Magnum, that memory of yours, ends. You return to 4 years later in 871. You remember a conversation you had earlier with the wizard from Corson, Mr. Starman, as he told you that there have been, ever since 4 years ago, there have been portals arriving randomly on Rune that have led to other places on Rune, to other realms. You can't help but wonder if that may have been what brought about that memory. And as a mysterious-looking ghost girl appears in front of your caravan, that's where we'll end today's session.
All right.
Video games.
Time to go watch the Game Awards. Go watch the Game Awards. Support your local game devs.
Support your local Jeff Keighley.